Hi, SK Recap here. Today, I'm going to tell you about a Chinese science fiction film, called, The Wandering Earth Project. Spoilers ahead, watch out and take care. In 2061, the aging sun is about to turn into a red giant and threatens to engulf the Earth's orbit within 100 years, forcing nations to consolidate into the United Earth Government, UEG. The Wandering Earth Project, to migrate the Earth out of the Solar System, into the Alpha Centauri system. It is initiated and uses 12,000 enormous fusion power engines, which were built across the northern hemisphere, with further torque engines along the equator. Chinese astronaut, Liu Peiqiang, oversees the gravitational movement of the Earth using the gravity of Jupiter. A large part of the human populace died through those years, because of destructive cataclysmic events, including torrents, that happen after Earth's revolution has stopped. As the planet goes away from the Sun, a large portion of the surface becomes frozen, forcing remaining humans to live in vast underground cities built onto the engines. After 17 years, in 2078, Liu Peiqiang is set to get back to Earth after the Chinese New Year. His child Liu Qi, presently a grown-up, gets fake IDs and thermal suits from criminal gangs and steals his grandfather's clearance pass to take his foster sister, Han Duoduo, out to see the real world. They illegally requisite a heavy transport vehicle. Both are arrested at a nearby checkpoint and get jailed. They meet fellow prisoner Tim, and are soon joined by Han Xiong, their grandfather, after he unsuccessfully attempts to bribe the prison warden into releasing them. As Earth approaches Jupiter to utilize a gravity help, a spike in flowing power causes decimating earthquakes that disable many Earth engines across the globe. Jupiter's gravity puts Earth on a crash course with the gas Goliath. The four manage to leave the prison and make their way to another underground city inside Han Xiong's truck. But they are stopped by and requisitioned for an emergency mission by a military rescue team led by Captain Wang Lei. The mission is transport a lighter core to Hangzhou, so they can restart the O1 Earth engine. In the frozen remains of Shanghai, they lose their vehicle, so while transporting the component up the ruins of the Shanghai Tower, Liu Qi's grandfather, Han Xiong, freezes to death after being trapped. After a showdown with the other rescue team members, Liu, Tim and Han choose to forsake the mission. A trio come upon an crashed cargo plane with an intact vehicle, where the surviving engineer aboard, Li Yi, eventually convinces them to transport another lighter core to repair the torque engine in Sulawesi. They reconcile with other members on the way. Liu Peiqiang finds that Moss, the A. commanding the space station, prioritized a new mission, rather than to assist Earth. The station is wanted to act as an interstellar arc to seed another planet with Earth's biosphere. Liu Qi proposes to ignite the oxygenated mixture of Jupiter and Earth's atmospheres to blow Earth away. Li Yi hacks the Sulawesi engine and concentrates its ability to fire a plasma bar sufficiently tall to touch off Jupiter. The group overcome various challenges and are able to mostly reconfigure the engine to carry out the plan, but are unable to push the firing pin of the engine to ignite it. Liu Peiqiang, contacted by Han, is able to persuade the UEG to use its communication channels to call assistance for the party at Sulawesi, despite the fact that Moss uncovers that the endeavored arrangement has 0% probability of success. Other rescue and repair parties arrive in time and the engine is started along with 2 additional engines, but falls short of being able to ignite the Jupiter's hydrogen. So Liu Peiqiang pilots the space station into the plasma fly, sorrowfully saying sorry to his child for breaking his promise, before sacrificing himself to ignite the mix of the 2 atmospheres. The subsequent shockwave saves Earth from colliding with Jupiter, but cause a lot of destruction to Earth, with Liu Qi and Han narrowly surviving the aftermath. After 3 years, Liu, Han, and Tim fill in as transport vehicle drivers, as Earth go on towards the Alpha Centauri star framework. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more videos like this, turn on the notification, to help the channel out.